Popcorn world. Popcorn world. Yeah. Can I make you move now? Yes, I can. So you can get this movement back of a can. I can make it round the world. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn world. Popcorn world. Popcorn world. It's a popcorn world. It's a popcorn world.
You're now listening to the Brothers of the Five. At shooting guard, it's your boy, Killer Cam. At small forward, it's Reggie Love. At point guard, C Major. At power forward, I'll be. And at center, Mr. Noise, Lloyd Spence. And now, the Brothers of the Five.
Add one more plus me into the
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a late start tonight, but it's glad to be here with you. It's your man Lloyd Spence. It's Chad Major. We're here. I'm shaking my head, y'all, because this guy here.
Hey.
We cheated our way on in the front. Like that would be a good way to,
Hey, like my brother say, it's cool when they do it. It's proud when I do it.
I mean, it's cheating, whatever. But
you
know what? I ain't even mad at y'all cheating, because that wasn't even the biggest cheating that went on this weekend. So I ain't mad no more. I'm gonna stall y'all out on y'all cheating. Because listen, it's hard to call somebody a cheater when you commit the biggest crime. So that's all I'm saying. And ladies and gentlemen, we starting on hot. I'm just gonna tell you right now, we starting in hot. Yeah, we starting in hot tonight. I ain't gonna hold you. It is rough way to start a show, but it is what it is.
Some people are hot, some people are not.
I gotta do this back to back, so I'm trying to decide how I want to do it. But I'm just gonna introduce the topic, and then we just go from there. After what was not a bad weekend of games, actually, it was a pretty good weekend of games, championship games. I thought it was a simple. Go leave it Saturday night. I thought it was a simple little thing of, okay, wake up tomorrow, we'll find out who wins, who makes it in, everything's good. The teams that were supposed to win won. This is a no-brainer. And then what we didn't know was the Montreal screwdriver was in effect. I was looking at Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart again.
That's a good analogy. I like that.
It was the Montreal screwdriver all happening again. The Final Four, ladies and gentlemen, not what we expected. Not what we had been seeing the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, it had been Georgia, it had been Michigan, it had been Washington, it had been Florida State. And then all of a sudden, Sunday morning came, and a brand new four arose. Michigan, Washington, Texas, and Alabama. I know you're having a puzzled look on your face like I was having a puzzled look on my face. What happened to Florida State? I thought they won their game. They did.
What Rodney Dangerfield say? No respect. Just no respect.
I don't even know how to start this, but you should start your conversation. Tell me, just I don't know, just say something, Chad. Obviously, you're happy that Michigan got in, even though I'm sure you're not happy you got to play Alabama.
Yeah, I mixed emotions about it, but I think that we have the intestinal fortitude to go against Alabama and beat them.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the screw job.
I'm gonna get to it, man. Let me get to it, man. Let me shine.
Get to it now. We can talk about Michigan and all that other stuff later. I don't want to talk about that
actually,
right now.
Well, actually, it is Michigan because remember a couple years ago, Corum got hurt, and they still got in. And Travis getting hurt, and they don't get in. So that tells you what the committee thinks about the ACC and what they think about the Big Ten and the SEC. That's the moneymaker. Looks like the SEC and the Big Tens are the moneymakers. And, Pac-12, they've been solid all year. So, I mean, in Texas, they beat Alabama. So, I mean.
So do you agree with the decision or not?
I don't necessarily agree with it because if you had Michigan in that year and the best running back in the country was out and they still got in, you should have been able to put in Florida State and Jordan Travis. He's been in the Heisman talks, basically all year, and he gets hurt, and y'all still not in. I mean, it doesn't really matter who you put at quarterback for Florida State. If you're throwing it to Coleman like they throw to Marvin Harrison, I don't see the difference at this point. So, I mean, it's unfortunate. I know a lot of Florida State fans are pissed.
You said it's unfortunate. That's an interesting statement. That sounds like a front runner right there. So I'm gonna need you to yield your time because you clearly you have no real understanding of the moment right now. Because
I understand.
No, you don't. You are caught.
It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. This is an unfortunate situation. Man, if they'd have done this to Michigan, you would be raising holy hell. But it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll take it from here, sir.
Go ahead.
Let me just say this. There's a lot I want to say. I have 2 shows, sports shows back to back to 2 different audiences. So if you love what I do, and I appreciate you if you do, you may be stuck to hear a similar rant back to back, but I'm ready to go. Trust me. Let me tell you something. Sports fans, Five Nation, this is just wrong. It is wrong on so many levels. So I don't even know where to begin saying how wrong it is, but it's wrong. And anybody, thank you, Pastor Cord, anybody trying to justify what happened with this committee on Sunday is equally as egregious and wrong. You are wrong. There's nothing you can say. Nothing. And I'm calling names now. I got receipts. Stephen A. Smith, you are wrong, sir. Shannon Sharp, Uncle Shay Shay, I love you. You're a good dude. And Stephen A., I love you too, man. You guys are role models to us. But you are both wrong. Wrong. And to defend what has happened, you are equally as wrong. There is nothing you can say. And I don't even want to hear the argument about, well, college football has screwed teams in the past. That doesn't make this right. That doesn't make it right. What does that even mean? So because somebody committed a crime before, it justifies them committing a crime later? No. This crime that they committed was wrong. And I'm going to say something that you can't say. Your network is equally as wrong. They are wrong. I'm sorry, Marco. I know you're an Alabama fan and you're going to ride for your Bama boys, but they are not supposed to be in this game. We're not talking about, now, let me be clear. We're not talking about whether or not Alabama is better. Right now in today at 8:16, 9:16 Eastern, 8:16 Central, on paper,
Alabama does look better. That's not the point of this conversation. They are wrong because if what they told us for 2 weeks when Jordan Travis got hurt, they told us that Florida State was the number 4 team in the college football playoff. That's what they said. They knew 2 weeks ago. We all knew 2 weeks ago that Jordan Travis was hurt and that team was going to look different. It didn't take a rocket science to figure that out. It didn't take a committee meeting to figure that out. We all knew they were going to look different. And guess what? Whether or not Rodemaker played well in the game against Florida or he didn't, it didn't matter. He wasn't Jordan Travis, who was a Heisman Trophy candidate. So we all knew it was going to look different. So why didn't you knock them back then? But that's part of the wrong. You wait until they actually win the games, and then you want to penalize them. And the reason you penalize them is they don't look like a team that can win the national championship. What in the entire does that mean? What does that even mean? Because guess what? A lot of teams don't look like they can win a championship until they do. I'm looking at you, New York Giants, playing the Patriots that was undefeated. I'm looking at you, UMBC that beat Virginia, the number 1 seed to be the first 16 seed to be the number 1. Just because you look a certain way don't mean that's the way the outcome is going to go. Games are played on the field, and I'm sorry. This is just wrong. I got more to say, but I'm going to save some of it tomorrow because I'm going to be sitting with Charlie Ward and Kendrick. Charlie Ward, you know him, the Florida State grad.
Charlie Ward might cuss tomorrow.
He might, and I'm going to stall him out. I ain't going to even take his Christian card from him. If he want to cuss, he has full reign. But this is just wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong to do this to these kids. It's wrong to do this to this program. It's wrong. I don't care that Alabama looks better on paper or they look better in their game. It does not matter. The team went 13-0. They did everything that you asked them to do. And they wrong. To have 13 people decide their fate is just wrong. I don't care. Now, welcome to the show, Cam. It's good to see you. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. But here we go.
Hello, fellas.
Hey,
What's up, man?
I'm in my feelings, Cam. So watch what you say.
What's up, man?
Well, I believe the committee got it right.
No, they didn't.
This is my opinion.
Go ahead.
I'm okay with the way everything shaped up. I really am. We've been talking about this since week 5, week 6. We started dabbling with this. We said somebody's gonna get screwed by the Pac-12. They ain't had nobody in there ever. And we saw the strength of schedule. We saw every team that's ranked in there. We're like, okay, wait a minute. A one-loss Pac-12 team may take a spot this year, and it hadn't happened since they've been doing the playoffs, right? So we knew somebody was going to be out.
I never said a one-loss Pac-12 was going to end. I picked Washington.
Well, if Washington had one loss and they won the Pac-12, they still in. Strength of schedule. I mean, UCLA was ranked.
That's interesting that you
UCLA was ranked. USC was ranked.
You know what?
Washington
I don't know what
State
to think about this.
Oregon was ranked. Like all these teams was ranked, and they all beaten
Florida.
Like the old
Florida State had the 55th strongest schedule.
So what? When it all panned out, guess what they also had? The third strongest schedule reveal. I'd like to say the strength of record. They had the third strongest strength of record, meaning that their record was the third best in the country. And it was the third best in the country because they were undefeated.
Yeah, you definitely in your feelings today.
And I'm not even a Florida State dude, but this is just wrong. I'm sorry, this is just wrong.
I totally back what happened. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with
That's because your team has screwed people in the past too.
Yeah.
Oklahoma has been a part of the screw job in the past.
The only thing I could have seen happening that I also would have been okay would have been Georgia getting in. If that's what they
Oh
decided.
my God!
If that's what they had decided to do. Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Playing games, Cam? Why are we playing these games?
I'm not playing the game. I'm not playing these games, but I learned a valuable lesson last year.
No. I'm saying, why are we playing the games? Why are we playing on the field?
Lord,
don't that have to matter for something?
I'm on the fence, Lord. I was on the fence before the game started, and I said, okay, Florida State gonna have to go beat them by 20. I said that's the only way they're gonna get in because at the end of the day, they're gonna take the teams that they deem are the best. I didn't say the best record. I say the best. You say the best record. I mean, Alabama may not go. I said that they say they are the best. That looks the best. Florida State
that has never been.
Florida State did not. Florida State did not look good.
That has never been in the history of sports how it works. Right now, somebody's son is playing in a state championship.
I understand.
You know why?
I understand that.
Because you know why? Because they won on the field.
I understand that. I have nothing against that. But let me ask you something without you being unbiased, without you being a close friend. Hold on. Without you being a close friend of Charlie, I want to ask you a question right now.
Go ahead.
Put them on the field right now. Do they beat Georgia?
I don't know.
You do know that. Stop this.
Not.
Oh, man, this is crazy.
Hold on.
Do they beat Michigan?
Hold on.
Do they beat Michigan, Lord?
I'm going to answer your question. I don't know, and neither do you, because go back to 2007, 2008 season, when we stepped on the field as the New York Giants to an undefeated team that looked like the greatest team that had ever been assembled in football.
Don't do that.
And we went, I'm doing it.
Those are pros. Those are pros. Those are the best of the best.
It doesn't matter. What difference does it make?
It does make. It does matter.
You know what? I'll stall you out. Don't do pros. Let's go back to last year when Alabama, including myself, Alabama, we all said, well, Alabama's better than TCU. TCU shouldn't be there. And guess what? TCU went and beat his team and by quite a bit in that game.
We didn't have our running
but
back.
They weren't supposed to be there. Games are not supposed to be decided in a boardroom. Games are supposed to be decided on the field.
Are you finished?
I'm just getting started. but I'll break and let you speak. That's all I'm saying. But you know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right. I don't understand why y'all defending.
Who would you pick right now, Lloyd? Florida State playing Michigan right now. Who would you pick? Don't tell me I don't know. Anything can happen. Who would you pick right now?
Let me say this.
Oh my God!
Are you going to let me answer?
You being Pentecostal
I'm
right
be
now.
Honest with
you. Pentecostal.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know, and here's the reason why.
Oh my God.
What has Michigan done other than they have a great running back in
Okay, I apologize.
What have they done to make you think that Florida State's defense can't stack up against them?
I apologize. Put them up against Washington. Who wins the game?
I pick Washington.
Put them up against Texas. Who win the game right now?
Texas.
With what they have right now, who win the game?
I pick Texas.
Hey, you're talking to the guy that picked Florida State to win it all this year. Remember?
Hold on. You said who would I pick? That's who I'd pick. Now, what difference does it make who I'd pick? That doesn't matter. Anybody saying what you're saying is missing the point.
Anybody saying the point?
Yes, you are. Because if you're saying by the eye test who's going to win, that's the measurement, then that's the way.
No.
It is.
That was my result to you. To ask you personally, who would you pick?
But that's the wrong way to look at it. I might pick.
No.
Hold on. I might pick against Florida State with all four of those teams. That don't mean Florida State's gonna lose.
I didn't say that. I just asked you.
But Cam, Dad, that's the point. If it doesn't matter what we pick in a studio, it doesn't matter what we pick on this screen right now. Let these kids play the game out on the field. They earned the right to do that. They did everything that they were asked to do. Everything.
They are not one of the four top teams.
It doesn't matter,
Lord.
Listen, I'm the Rock right now. It doesn't matter what you think. It only matters what they do on the field.
Florida State is not one of the four best teams in the country right now without their leader, without their Heisman contending quarterback. They are not.
Well, you know what? I'm going to stand with Jordan Travis there. Damn it, he should have broke his leg early in the season.
I agree. That's cool.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That's cool. But they probably wouldn't have won all the games either, though, Lord.
Who knows? You don't know that. That's
all right.
revisionist history. You listen, everybody that's saying what you saying, I appreciate you coming on here saying it because it helps this argument that I'm making. But you sound ridiculous. You sound ridiculous because that's not how games
That's
are
your
proven.
opinion, Lord. But that's your opinion. I'm saying they're not one of the 4 best teams in the country. Call it what you want.
How do you know that? Tell me how you know that.
They're not, Lord.
Guess what?
You pick.
Able four undefeated teams. Able 4 undefeated teams. 4.
Hey, undefeated don't mean you're the best team in the country.
It doesn't. But guess what? There's only 4. There's only 4 undefeated teams.
Undefeated.
See, his internet won't even let him be great. You know why? His internet don't want him to say that nonsense.
It's all about politics and money, man. It's all about the SEC and the Big 12s, and they just don't respect the ACC. In which
but then here's the other part that I have a problem with. I have a problem with ESPN exploiting the moment too, because guess what? The CFP, first of all, the CFP, they were wrong for putting them at 4 when Jordan Travis got hurt. You saw him get hurt 2 weeks ago. So if you don't believe at that moment that they can win without Jordan Travis, then drop them out of the 4th spot. Right. So that's number 1.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Lord.
Okay, so then my second thing is ESPN on the day of, you're going to show the video of them not getting picked over and over again on the loop. That y'all wrong for that. When have we ever done that? When have we ever shown that video in the history of college football? ESPN is as wrong as 2 left shoes. They exploited this team, and they know they're wrong. Now, see, Stephen A. can't say that, and all the rest of them can't say that. I don't work for ESPN. I can say that.
Yeah.
Y'all wrong for that. Disney, y'all wrong for that.
And go to ESPN, Dale.
Listen, brother. Brother, listen. All I'm doing is giving you my opinion. That's all I'm doing.
And I
don't work. Mine. I respect that, but I'm just. It was my turn. I'm just giving you my. I'm just giving you what I think, man. I feel like they got it right.
They got it wrong.
Your opinion?
They got it right if they wanted a TV show, and they got the TV show they wanted.
Just like I felt last year, I felt like the Georgia Ohio State should have been the championship game. I'm just saying that's my opinion.
They got the TV show they wanted, but if you asking me, did they get it right? Hell no. They got it absolutely. They got it absolutely. It's not an opinion. It's the reality.
You're a Giants fan. It's definitely an opinion.
Fantastically wrong.
You're a Giant fan. It's definitely an opinion. Trust me.
Listen. You're right. I am a Giants fan. And guess what? I'm so thankful that the NFL doesn't do stupid stuff like the NCAA does. At least they allowed us when the Patriots was undefeated and we had 5 or 6, 7 losses on our record. At least they allowed us to go to the Super Bowl and beat them on the field.
And it still don't make you right. What you talking about college football? It still don't make you right.
Listen, apparently I'm not right because college football ain't about that. But you know what? I learned a valuable lesson. And I'm gonna single myself out for this moment I'm about to say. You know what, kids? Go get your money. Screw your team. Screw the NCAA. Screw it all. Go get your money, man. Because they don't care nothing about you. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about fair play. They don't care about what team you play for. They've already decided who they want to do what. So go get your money. I don't even care no more.
Are you done?
There you go. There you go.
I'm just getting started. Tune in tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. I got a whole lot more. I'm just getting warmed up. I've been hot since Sunday. Just wrong. They stole the playoffs from Florida State.
They're going to sacrifice that ACC team. They're going to sacrifice.
Now, I do have a question. I'm going to ask you guys. I'm not going to answer it.
ACC went good this year, Chad. That's why.
Do what?
I was just letting Chad know the ACC went good this year like that.
They got 6 teams that are going to the bowl. How good you got to be? It's as good as anybody else. Now, were they better than everybody else? No.
That's what I'm saying, Lord. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. You gotta relax, brother. Here, man. Have a drink. You gotta relax. I need a drink.
You need something.
I needed a drink since Sunday because I'm telling you, I was this close to drinking on the Lord's Day, and that ain't right. If
you're taking communion, it's okay.
Oh, it's okay. I should have called it communion. You're right.
Yeah.
Listen, brother, all I'm doing is giving you my opinion. That's all. I'm just giving you. I don't work for
I
them.
understand everybody's opinion. I just think it's the wrong. I think when people are stating these things as opinions, it's the wrong. You're looking at the wrong thing. Who is better is not the issue. Who is better is not the issue. That's not what we're talking about in this conversation.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand why who is better matters.
Okay.
Why does that matter? Because guess what? You know why it don't matter, Cam? Because for the history of the short history, but the history of these playoff selections for the last 10 years they've been doing it. Never have they not let an undefeated team into the playoffs.
Yes, they have.
Who? Oh, Cincinnati.
Got you there.
Okay, I apologize. I said it differently. Never have they not let an undefeated team from a Power 5 into the playoffs. That better?
Did Florida State go undefeated and not go to the championship once before?
Never.
Yeah,
never.
Yes, they have.
Not in this alliteration of the playoffs. No,
not in the playoffs. They haven't, but they've been undefeated before and not make it.
But that's not. But okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. All right.
But that's a whole nother system. I'm talking about the system that they said was going to make it better.
Okay. Well, they did make it better. It just don't get better till next year when you got 12 teams in or 8 teams.
I don't know if it's going to get better then because they'll find a way to screw some other people.
Oh man, this is your opinion. This is hard. Hey, brother, listen. I'm gonna stand on my opinion. It's my opinion. I'm gonna stand on it. I feel like they got the 4 best teams in.
We don't know that.
That's my opinion. We don't know that, but we don't know against that either.
You know what I'm praying now? I'm praying Washington beats Texas by 30. And
I am too.
Michigan beats Alabama by 25. And then Washington wins the whole thing. And then Washington beats Michigan by 50.
What do the world want to see, though? I'm asking you that. I'm just
y'all do right by Florida State, everything y'all do.
What do the world want to see, though?
Man, don't get
Texas, Alabama.
With all due respect to what you just said, I'll mute myself.
Yeah, the world. I just asked you a question. You gotta get out your feelings, bro. You need to get out your feelings, first of all.
I am in my feelings. I ain't gonna hold
you. Yes, you are.
Big time.
Let me tell you something.
This ain't no show about your feelings.
If I was a parent of a kid that played for Florida State, I would be sitting at the
Lord. Cry me a river and go to church. This ain't what this is about. This is about your opinion, Chad's opinion, my opinion.
That is not what this is about. This is supposed to be about fair play. Now, doggone it, what we're not going to do is rewrite the narrative. Damn it. You can say what I'm right. You can say that all you want to.
Standing on business. You're standing on business. You're standing on business.
C, how you feel? You're a Florida State fan.
Y'all wrong, man. They wrong, and everybody defending them is wrong. Y'all just wrong. Let's move on, because you know what?
I'm gonna stand on my opinion. I think the college playoffs.
You can stand on it all you want to. You can stand on that wrong.
Can I ask you a question?
All you want to.
Can I ask you a question? Did you feel like TCU should have got in last year?
No.
Okay.
I think I said Alabama should have got in. No. Alabama had 2 losses last year.
Who cares about the losses then? How many losses did TCU have? I'm asking.
Hold on. Apparently, nobody cares about the losses.
How many losses did TCU have last year?
To answer your question, apparently nobody cares about the losses or the wins because the team that went undefeated didn't get in.
Okay, let me go back to last year. Did you think TCU should have got in?
I'm trying to remember. I thought Alabama had 2 losses, and we said TCU should have got in because they only had one of the teams that got in. I think that's how we phrased it last year.
TCU,
if I'm not mistaken.
TCU didn't lose to a team that got in. TCU lost to a team that had 3 losses.
Is that what happened?
K-State.
So what happened that we had TCU get in?
Because they beat four top 25 teams.
Was Alabama even in the SEC championship last year?
They can't be with Georgia.
Georgia, Michigan, TCU.
They can't be with Georgia.
No. I'm saying no. I know they didn't make top 4. I'm saying was Alabama even in the SEC championship game last year?
They couldn't be.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why we probably was like okay with TCU getting in because Georgia was already in. It didn't matter. I don't know. To me, that's irrelevant anyway. Your question.
Oh, okay. All right. It's all about what Lloyd thinks, what Lloyd wants. Okay.
No, it's not about what I want.
Right.
It's not.
Hey, I feel the way Lloyd feels
here's
now.
what I want. Here's what I want. I just want shit to be fair. Those kids did not deserve to get screwed. That man literally got on TV and said, son, if you hadn't broken your leg, y'all be playing for a national championship right now.
And that's true.
How is that right? How is that right?
It's true, though, Lord. I mean, God, it's true.
They went undefeated, Cam.
Yeah, when he was in there, when he's out.
Yeah, the team that Travis had, they was undefeated. You're right.
His broken leg didn't cost his team an ACC title.
Okay.
So what are you talking about? If they did everything that you said as a committee they were supposed to do, you put them at the number 4 2 weeks in a row.
Is it the committee? Hey, Lord, isn't the committee supposed to put the 4 best teams in? That's what I thought.
Thank you, Marco. That's what I thought. That's why Alabama didn't get in, because LSU smacked the snot out of Alabama.
The committee grades one of their things that they look at is availability of players and coaches.
You know what that's called? Giving yourself an out when you know you're wrong. That's all that is.
They've been doing that for the last 4 years, though.
I never said they didn't, but they never used it until now.
I guess it's hitting home now.
They never really used it until now.
Yeah.
Now they had the excuse. They had the excuse ready to go, and they were, when a player's out, we try to. That's some bull.
I agree with them. I'm sorry.
They following the money. That's all they follow.
That's all they do. Thank you. At least Chad can be honest.
I'm being honest. I can care less about your opinion. I'm being honest. I think they got it right.
They got it wrong. You screwed that team for no reason. And I got more. Like I said, I got more to say tomorrow.
Oh,
You know what?
Oh,
you know what? How's Oklahoma doing right now? I'm going there. All right, let's go to the next thing. Question number 2.
Get that trash team away from here. Let's go to the next section. Sorry. It is what it is. It is what it is. What bowl game? Hey, listen, they better win the bowl game they got. They better win by at least 15. The way you've been talking about them. Don't let them get smacked. Don't let Florida State get smacked in their bowl game.
If they do get smacked, what do they have to do?
If they do, don't have me on next week.
Hold on, because guess what? You know what? You brought this up, so I'm gonna bring it back up too. If they do get smacked, what does it have to do with them getting screwed now?
They ain't getting screwed.
What does it have to do with it?
They're not getting screwed.
That's not a justification.
That's your opinion.
That's not a justification.
It's your opinion.
Screwed.
It's your opinion. They're not getting screwed. That's your opinion.
Screwed.
No, they didn't.
They got screwed. Screwed.
Wow.
Did you just roll your eye?
I did.
Wow.
All right, let's get the question. Wow. Let's get the question 2.
Wow.
All right. Your Heisman candidate finalists are.
It ain't from Florida State.
Huh? Well, hold on. I was going to pull it up in pretty fashion. Here we go. Your Heisman candidates are the following people. Jaden Daniels, who threw for 3,812 passing yards, 50 touchdowns. He ran for 1,100 and only had 4 interceptions. He had a Lamar Jackson-like season. However, his team only won, or his team lost 3 games in the midst of all that. They were 9.
That sounded like Lamar Jackson.
Listen, I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying this team went 9-3. I'm just giving you the facts, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm giving you the facts too.
Oh my goodness, this guy. Let's go to second candidate, Michael Penix Jr. His team went undefeated, which means he has no chance to win. Because we ain't about voting for undefeated people.
Get out your feelings. Nobody want to hear that, man. Stop depriving your rebel, man.
But his stats are pretty good. 4,200 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Not too bad. And he led his team to undefeated and into the playoffs. And how many they beat? What was it, like 4 top 25 teams? 4 top 25 teams.
UCLA, USC, Oregon, Washington State.
and be
Sound
Oregon
like a
twice.
good resume. Sound like a good
Damn
resume.
good resume to me. Then we have Bo Nix.
37.
Bo Nix is 40. He eliminated.
I feel like it should be an age limit. I don't know, but he threw for 4,000 yards, 46 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. His team lost twice to the same team, which to me is the reason why you can't win it, because if you lose to the same guy twice, that pretty much nullifies you winning it, in my opinion. But I don't know why Jalen Milroy was on this list, but Jalen didn't make it. Marvin Harrison got in. Marvin Harrison, overall stats, 1,200 receiving yards, 15 touchdowns, 67 receptions, with a quarterback that just transferred from the school because he wasn't very good. Gentlemen, who are you giving your Heisman Trophy to?
I can speak for Chad. Chad's giving his opinions.
Thank you. Yes. Penix.
I'd like to give Corum.
I mean, it should have been in there.
Don't do that on here.
Man, he was a top running back in the country. But speaking of who's on the ballot, Michael Penix, team undefeated, being a great conference, great quarterback, Michael Penix.
Marco calling Bo Nix out. Talking about he left Auburn.
He ain't lying.
Because he was scared. He was scared.
Yeah, Auburn Tiger. He ain't lying.
He was scared.
Lord, we might pick the same person this time.
I want to give it to Marvin Harrison, who did more with less. That's who I want to give it to.
Me too. Beginning of the year, I said that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We both said
it. Marvin Harrison.
If I'm being honest, I think Marvin deserves it more than everybody else because he did more with less.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Because he had to work under some extreme difficulties. Having said that, I think Michael Penix should be the winner. Being undefeated got to mean something. Listen, Jaden did his thing. I ain't mad at him. And he got the Lamar numbers. That's
who I'm going with. And that's who I'm going with.
Those numbers are insane.
I'm going with him.
And listen, if they give it to him, I'm not going to be mad at that. I just feel like I can't even say that. Michael's numbers aren't, his overall yardage numbers are better, but his touchdown numbers aren't. But to have gone and did what he did this year, I'm gonna give mine to Michael.
Yeah.
So that's just.
But with a better quarterback, Marvin Harrison probably would have been the easy pick.
Listen,
last year,
better quarterback,
DJ Stroud for sure.
With a better quarterback, Marvin would have probably bust 2,000 yards this season. By the way, there is stronger than a little bit of rumor that Marvin Harrison, if he doesn't jump to the draft, is almost certain to transfer.
Yeah, the quarterback already put his name on.
Quarterback already has. If I'm Marvin,
go to Colorado.
If I'm Marvin, I might just go and take the jump, bro.
Colorado.
Who said Colorado?
I said go to Colorado if you're not going to the draft.
Man, get out of here.
Ooh, listen.
If you're not going to the draft,
man, why downgrade?
You got Shador.
Shador is better than what he had.
Yeah.
Why downgrade?
Shador is better than what he had.
He can only do so much without a line. And then they had about 10 people to decommit from Colorado too.
Yeah, but that's because Dion probably told him they wasn't gonna be back.
Okay, well that's fine. Come on, there's better things to do than that. Stop that. Come on, man. He go over to Macro right now. He can go to Alabama right now and get 25 touchdowns right now.
Everybody can't go to Alabama, Marco.
He can though. He can.
He could go.
No,
like, Nick would be there like your boy, like Prince was in Dave Chappelle.
For real, yeah. He go there right now.
He can go anywhere. Listen, if Marvin decides I'm transferring, trust me, there are 299 teams that are gonna send him a call, give him a call.
I think you should go ahead and go to the league.
I think he should just go into the league. Just
It's a waste of time. For me, it's a waste of time.
Yeah,
it's a waste
bro,
of
there's
time.
nothing else to prove. We all know you a top first round pick, top 10 pick at best,
top 3 pick.
I think top 3 personally. I would take you top 3 somewhere in the top 3.
He could possibly go number 1, being that the teams that got number 1 got quarterbacks. He could possibly go 1.
I'll say this: if Chicago is truly all in on Justin Fields, then Marvin Harrison for sure should be the.
They don't have a choice if they in with Fields. They don't have a choice but to pick Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Smart thing to do.
But I do think Michael Penix is going. I think. Well, you know what? I think Michael Penix deserves it, but Jaden's numbers are so insane, bro.
By the way, Chicago don't have the number 1 pick no more.
Oh no, well, why not?
I don't think it's Carolina. I think it's Arizona.
No, Carolina ain't won the number 1 game.
They won 2.
No, they won.
No, they won. They won in 11 and 1 in 10.
Yeah, they only won 1. They only won 1 game.
They need all they can
Listen,
get.
Carolina got this number 1 pick wrapped up, bro. They ain't gonna win no more games. It's over. It's over. It's a rapsy scapsy. They're going in the Hall of Fame as the worst team.
Since we're talking about Marvin Harrison, shouts out to Houston for winning again. They 7-5 now, 3rd in our division because we're 2nd. Then you think Houston got a chance to win it all this year with CJ Stroud? The whole thing? I would have made a business decision.
Why are you trying to jump the show? Why are you trying to jump the show? Can we?
I would have made an executive decision and tanked the entire year to put CJ Stroud and Marvin Harrison back together. I'm just letting you know I would have done that and been good for the next 10 years. Yes, I would. Carry on.
Apparently, it don't matter to CJ Stroud who he throw to because he gonna get him the ball.
I agree. Having Marvin Harrison is a different dynamic. I
would love to have my homie on the team. I'll work with whoever's with me.
I understand that. I'm just thinking out for the next 10 years.
And by the way, there will be some options in this offseason for CJ Stroud that are equally as good as Marvin Harrison. There are some free agents coming up this season that they can go get. Because I'm going to tell you something. Texans are good to go. They ready to go now. But let's get to this first. This is the part of the show, if you've been a Five Nation fan for however long you've been a Five Nation fan, this is the part of the show where me and Cam are completely and totally aligned.
Chad, pay attention to the screen.
There are no
I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention.
For this one section of the show, we ain't gonna have no problems whatsoever. Now, let's start with last night first.
Was it or was it not?
Was that the right call to give the Lakers a timeout?
I mean, it's subjective, I guess. I mean,
can I say it as a Laker fan? As a Laker fan. No, I better not speak as a Laker fan. Let me speak as a journalist.
Yeah.
I could go either way on the call. Because when you slow it down to frame, he technically has the ball. Technically, he does. Now, the problem with slowing it down by frame is that it's not realistic to the moment. So in the moment, it looked like they got screwed on that call. Now, I'm going to say this too, as an objective journalist. That ain't the reason why he lost the game. 20 turnovers is why he lost the game. Being out rebounded by 20 on the offensive boards is why you lost the game. LeBron going downhill all game long is why you lost the game. That one play, though, did, help to give the Lakers the victory. But as a Laker fan, I don't care. Y'all lost.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's subjective, man. It could have went either way, so it went in y'all favor. So
what up, Raekwon?
What up, Ray? What up, Ray?
Go ahead. Yeah. You said what now?
I just say it was subjective, man. It could have went either way. So I mean, it is what it is.
That was a tough call, man, because you can't look at two things at once. That's the best statement I've heard of all the explanations I've heard. You can't look at two things at once. So if he's seeing the play, which it looks like he was, you go back and watch the referee, he's seeing the play, but he's hearing LeBron say timeout or somebody say timeout. Well, the problem is you can't decide when he heard the timeout. So if in his mind, he heard the timeout before he saw the, I don't know. That's all I'm saying. But Cam, what you say? I need you to speak as a journalist and as a Laker fan.
As a journalist, it's a bang call.
Bang call.
It's 50-50. You can go either way. Now, as a fan, I remember being in Boston when we played the Celtics last year, and Tatum fouled LeBron going to the rack.
Right.
It was a no call. Patrick Beverly out there showing the referee and all that stuff. Right. I remember this year that the Lakers have already filed petition because of a lack of calls on LeBron. So listen, people didn't care about it, and it's cool when they do it. When
it all balances out in the end. It all balances out in the end. I listen, tough call, but I don't think that's the reason why he lost the game.
We get less calls than we get more. Let me say that.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
We definitely gonna take it. We definitely gonna take it. By the way, let me just say this real quick.
But that didn't lose the game, right? Durant could have made that shot, right? The one that he airballed?
Yeah, he shot an airball.
All right, then. It's cool.
He shot a whole airball.
I posted something on that today, too. I said, boy,
I said
LeBron would have did that?
And I co-signed it. By the way, I'm not feeling the NBA telling the Lakers they can't wear the black jerseys no more.
That's why I got the black shirt on for them
because it blends in with the court. What's that about?
I got it.
No, really?
They can't tell me what to do. I got the black on. Don't worry about it.
I was like, because it blends in with the court. What's that about?
What that got to do with anything?
Because you know those playing courts are different, though, right?
So what? Hey, how they design their court ain't got no bearing on how we feel about ourselves.
Who cares? We ain't lost a playing game yet. Who cares?
Yeah, I like the mojo of the black.
Will the play-in champion get some respect? Is that like
they get money?
Listen, I know that. I'm gonna say this.
It makes it exciting. I like it.
You just gave me, if I win, you gave me $500,000 and I'm in Vegas. I don't really care about your respect. I'm about to ball out. I'm about to ball out in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Listen, I've enjoyed it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm wrong about the play-in because I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. I didn't think it was necessary. I'm completely and totally wrong because they have played this game like an NCAA tournament, and it has been very, very entertaining. So let's go to the other game. Indiana, Dustin, brother. Indiana gave Celtics the business.
Yeah.
They gave. I'm gonna say something, man, and this might be sacrilegious to some, but I'm gonna say it. I ain't seen nobody give Drew Holiday the business like that ever. Tyrese Halliburton gave him the business. So much so that it made me ask this question I'm about to ask y'all.
Uh-oh.
I know everybody's saying, "Oh, the trade was good for both sides. It was good for both sides." Was it though?
Yeah, the Celtics gonna be okay. They're gonna be all right.
Was it? Hold on. Was the trade? Was that Kings Pacers trade good for both sides?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
because at that point you're trying to convince me that a Fox, who's his backup? Is that Keegan Murray?
Keegan Murray. Yeah.
You're trying to convince me that a Keegan Murray Fox backcourt is better than what a Tyrese Halliburton Fox backcourt would be.
They just didn't give it enough time. They just didn't give it enough time.
I'm saying, I feel like history's gonna tell us something different. But we'll see. We'll see. But what about Indiana and Boston? You said, Cam, you think Boston is they just need time?
Boston is poised for a team to be in the finals. Yeah.
And you think they're
gonna be there?
Yeah. I think, we all know that, right? It's either them or Milwaukee.
Over Milwaukee.
That's what I say. It's either them or Milwaukee. Yeah. And that could possibly go 7 games. That's a lot of firepower.
You're saying they're poised to be in the Eastern Conference Finals,
right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, Milwaukee got some matchup problems. It's gonna be tough to guard them.
But Milwaukee got a lot more problems than that because they're giving up 120. Milwaukee got a lot more problems than that Because you can't give up 122 points.
No, I know. I don't want to over exaggerate to that though. I don't. I don't want to over exaggerate because on most nights you're not going to beat Milwaukee. Period.
Yeah, it's still early, man. It's still early.
But you can't give up 122 points, man. That's a lot of points. 122.
The Lakers just got beat by 44, and people can say the same thing about us. Yeah, but they can't do that. They can't do that. Yeah, that's one game. I can't bank it off one game. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. But we all enjoying the play in.
100%.
And looking forward
Chad's
to
probably not. He's enjoying watching.
We getting rest. We good.
Chad, but you're not getting rest by choice though.
Yeah, y'all got put out. Remember,
it is what it is. We getting rest.
Oh, it is what it is now. It's cool.
It is what it is. It is. It's very cool.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about the NFC, AFC best worst surprise. Let's start in the NFC. Let's go there. I don't know who wants. Chad, why don't you start us off here tonight, brother? I know you want to talk about the Cowboys and how they finally beat a team with a winning record.
Actually, I'm not gonna mention the Cowboys this week.
Stop it, man.
You might want to because you damn sure ain't gonna mention them next week.
We'll see. We
got picks coming. I can't wait.
Who you my best was the 49ers this week. They were standing on business. Beat them Eagles.
No. See, I'm not gonna let you do that.
You underestimated them just then.
You said they standing on business.
Yeah, they standing on
business. They kick the business though down.
They are the business. There's a difference between standing on business and being the business.
Yeah, they put 42. They put 42 on the head like they did that. So.
And I mean, a nasty 42, just nasty.
Nasty 42.
Oh.
My worst was the Eagles, man. If you want to beat a man, you got to beat the man. So
that's what Rick told us.
So that's what I'm going with the worst.
Rick told us that with a robe and a bow on.
Facts. So my surprise, I'm gonna go with Green Bay over KC. I did not see that. So I don't know if Jordan Love is turned the corner or what, but that was impressive win.
He been playing good for the last 4 weeks.
He playing good. Yeah, no, he been on it. I will follow suit with you because we are in similar taste, man. Let me tell you something. They need to go on and print the T-shirts. It's 49ers versus everybody. And good luck to everybody. Because what I saw is this with the 49ers. I have not seen a defense yet that has enough to stop them from scoring. Like, you don't have everything. You might have a good front line, but if your secondary ain't good, you're not winning. You might have a good secondary, but if you can't stop McCaffrey and Debo doing whatever they want to do in the run game, you're not winning. You got to have everything. And I ain't seen nobody that got everything. So
you can't push Trent Williams around. You can't.
Let me tell you something.
Who?
Let me tell you something about the 49ers and how they just. First of all, shout out to the 49ers on that all wearing all black. That was just gangsters. That was gangsters hell. They look good. Okay. But here's how you know a team is just better than you. When they run in the third quarter 5 straight plays to the left side of the thing, just because they can.
Yeah.
They were sitting at that point, they were just sending the Eagles a message and saying, y'all can't stop us. It's gonna be like this all day.
Is that Trent's side?
That's Trent's side.
What school did he go to?
Oh man, what school did he go to? Oklahoma?
Shout out to Trent. Boom Sooner. We got him in the league, man.
Oklahoma.
Shout out to Trent.
Oklahoma?
Oh man, this is crazy.
Hey man, let me just say something. I'm gonna give you credit for that. I don't know if I'm gonna give you credit for all of them. I'm damn sure give you credit for that one.
Yeah.
Y'all put that one together. Man, let me tell you something. Trent Williams is a grown man.
Man.
And he about grown man business. If you ain't about grown man business, stop talking to him.
Might fight you too.
God, oh, I ain't never seen that in the pros where people run to the same side 5 times in a row. They literally ran the same play 5 times in a row and said, y'all can't stop me, so what?
Yeah.
So 49ers is my best and half of my surprise. The other half of my surprise was the Packers. Listen, Who would have thought at the beginning of the season when Aaron Rodgers left to go to the Jets and Jordan Love was supposed to start for the Packers that we'd be saying the Packers are far and away the better team? But they are far and away the better team. And my worst was the Eagles. Not for the reason of just that you get to be the man, you got to beat the man. Y'all are the man. And they came to your house, put their feet up on your table, went to your refrigerator, ate your food, and then left without cleaning up.
Man.
That's how y'all doing it? We're going to see. Okay. Aaron, what you doing in the NFC?
My surprise was the 49ers. Because I was surprised the way they beat the Eagles. Nobody anticipated that. So that was definitely my surprise. You're probably talking about two of the three best teams in the NFC. So I thought that game would be a little bit closer. I think it was I think we may see a rematch of this game too, though. You know, so that was my surprise. My worst, oh man. I want to say the Commanders. But we know they losing on purpose though. That's, you know what I mean? Like it's tough. We know
right. It's hard to really say. Yeah.
So I leave that up in the air.
Real quick. I know we're talking about the Commanders, Dolphins, but how embarrassing was that on the second play of the game? Tyreek Hill is on a man-on-man coverage, and you know you can't stop. Y'all know. Come on, y'all. Come on.
It's
Come
terrible.
on. My daughter, who don't watch football at all, can tell you that you're supposed to put two people on him.
I really thought Tyreek was going to have 300 yards that day.
He should have. That brother had 150 on 5 catches.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
This nigga's averaging 50 yards a catch. I'm sorry. I let my emotions get to me. Go ahead.
My best. I got a two-way tie, man.
Okay.
I got the Packers because they beat the Chiefs in the way that they've been playing. Also, though, a team that has put themselves back into the playoff hunt when it looked like they was dead. The Rams. Okay, I'm gonna give the Rams a little bit of love this year because they played a good Cleveland Browns team who has been rolling and balling even without their quarterback. I mean, Cleveland's in the playoff hunt. I think they 7-5, something like that. Whatever.
And by the way, shout out to Joe Flacco for getting off his couch and coming out and balling. I was like, damn, Joe, you got it, brother.
That's some blood.
So that's mine.
All right, running back, man. AFC, what you doing?
AFC, surprise. Listen, without the being unbiased and without all that stuff, keep fighting, coach. Keep fighting.
That was impressive.
I don't care what they record is. That's a division game. That division game go anyway. We know that.
Yeah.
And we did that one without our starting quarterback, without our left tackle, without our starting running back. Like the team is coached up so good. I'm really loving it. I'm loving our defense. Anyway.
No Shaq Leonard anymore?
No.
Right.
We know where he went. Woo!
Whack.
For dominant, that was a surprise. For dominant, listen, I'm going to give it to the Bengals for this week because Jacksonville is one of the hottest teams, not in the AFC, in the NFL. Okay, and they listen.
Had they won, they would have been the number 1 seed.
Jacksonville is a team that you do not want to see in the playoffs, though. I'm gonna tell you that.
Well,
on the road, at home, they got every element there is, and they got a good coach too. And the coach just won a Super Bowl 3 years ago. They got everything. Worst, I just can't do the worst no more. I want to say the Jets, but I feel like the Jets gave up, and I don't know why. I mean, but it's hard. It's hard to say that. I mean, you go with the Patriots every week at this point if you want to. You really could. You really could. So. And then just to piggyback, not to change, just to piggyback back on the 49ers for one thing I want to say. Bro, I looked at the TV at one time and I saw Gregory, I saw Young, I saw Bosa, I saw Fred Warner. I said
everywhere, man. They're coming through the walls. Like they just and then they just signed somebody. Didn't they just signed they just signed somebody else. Logan. I want to say he signed Logan Ryan. If I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
I'll fact check that for y'all, but I'm pretty sure they signed Logan Ryan.
He's getting everybody.
Cool, man. It's not cool, man. What's happening over there? It's not cool. All right, Chad, what we doing?
Man, I'm gonna go. My best is gonna be the Texans beating up on the Red Hot Broncos. Definitely.
That sounds weird to say out loud. The Red Hot Broncos.
I know, right? Red Hot Broncos.
I just heard it.
I know.
That's weird. Okay.
We've been saying about that earlier. My worst is gonna be Chiefs losing to the Packers. My surprise, it's gonna be a collective effort. I'm giving it to the Patriots and Chargers as a whole. 6-0 is terrible.
In the NFL football game.
That's a baseball score. That's terrible.
That's how we was beating everybody in the playoffs.
all that NFL talent on either side of y'all can only muster up 6 points. That's garbage. I think Alabama.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they signed him. Yeah. Well, let me say this. I'm gonna piggyback on something you just said, Chad, but I'm gonna say it differently. I'm gonna start with my worst, which is the Patriots' future. This is bigger than just them sucking as a team. They're gonna suck for quite some time because number one, there's absolutely I cannot see a scenario where Bill Belichick is back. I don't see it. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I think Bill Belichick is done. Now,
is he going to leave on his own accord, or are they going to let him go?
Well,
part ways.
Publicly, yes. Publicly, they're going to let him walk out either in a trade or a nudged retirement or whatever that is. So publicly, yes, but privately, no. It's over. They are horrible. They are just. And then the problem with them being so bad is that you got Mac Jones out here looking ridiculous because you done just destroyed this dude's confidence. And you destroyed it with a dude that can't play any better. Like, it'd be different if Zappy was better. Then you'd be like, okay, they playing the better guy. They're not. They just don't want to play you. That's insulting. But nevertheless, they're just bad, man. They're just really, really bad. So, and they're not even competing anymore. So it's just like, I don't know what this is. So the Patriots' future is my worst. The best is the Dolphins this week. The Dolphins they just running over people and making it look easy. But my surprise is the Ravens. And you saying they didn't play, Lloyd? I know. Yet they went up 2 games in the division. But wait, hold on. But also, they probably won the division this week because guess what? No Kenny Pickett, no Deshaun Watson, and now no Joe Burrow, no Deshaun Watson, and now no Kenny Pickett. That's it, ain't it? As long as Lamar stays healthy, ain't that it? That's the division? Did they just win the division this weekend?
That's it. That's it.
I was surprised by that part. So there you go. All right. We got to pick some games. But before we do that, we need a record review. How did we do last week or whenever we picked last?
Yeah, man. Everybody went 3 and 5 except for me. I got that game 1-up game. Went 4 for 5.
Wow, did you pick that?
Yeah. If you betting with we did the NFL, man. We did the NFL.
We did all NFL?
All NFL.
Okay.
If you bet with me, you make some money.
Yeah, what else you make money? You're not making as much, but you're making money. All right. Well, this week we picking NFL to start. We coming out the gate. Let's start with Ravens.
You just said
I would have said prior to this past weekend, I would have said, "Oh, this is for sure the Ravens." But I don't know. The Rams have got a little fight left in them.
Still picking the Ravens.
Still picking the Ravens, but the Rams got a little. got a little fight in them. I'm kind of impressed by what, like you said, Cam. I'm impressed by what they've been doing. But because this is an M&T, I'm gonna pick the Ravens. We all on board with Ravens? All right. We going to the Packers and the Giants. Let me just say this. Quietly, my squad has won 2 in a row.
Quietly, they're gonna lose this game.
I don't know. It's in Giant Stadium.
MetLife.
It's in MetLife. And I don't know, man. It's just something about what we're doing right now. I feel like we're not playing for the Caleb thing no more. I feel like we're trying to play for something else. I say we get them. We get the Packers.
Now, is that the journalist in you or the fan in you? Is that the journalist or the fan in you?
Might be a little bit of both. Might be a little bit of both. I don't know. Listen, the fan in me wants to stop winning these damn games and let's get a better quarterback.
Nah, I want too much money.
But since that ain't gonna happen, so I'm gonna say the Giants.
Yeah, I'm going Packers.
You want Packers?
I don't need no help. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the Seahawks who should have won that game. They should have beat y'all.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
All that bravado. They have no shot. I actually heard somebody pick the Seahawks today. Marcus Spears. I think he was just doing it because they had to pick something bold, make a bold prediction or whatever on ESPN. And he picked the Seahawks to upset the 49ers. And I was thinking that weed is a strong drug.
If Geno Smith gets a haircut, they will win.
No, they won't win. And he could go ball. Hey man, he could go ball and they wouldn't win that game. And it's in San Francisco? Nah.
Yeah. 49ers.
They playing for something different. They probably wear black the rest of the season. A lot of funerals they going to. Seahawks might be one of them. This might be the end of the Seahawks season this weekend. I'm going 49ers.
We're all in agreement.
Yeah. This one is an interesting one. Because the backup for the Bengals played very well. So it's backup versus backup. Who y'all backing up to? See what I did there?
I think the Colts backup is better than the Bengals backup, so I'm going Colts.
You believe in Minshew mania?
Yeah, he's done it before. So,
mania.
I think he can do it again.
Okay. Well, we know Cam is going Colts. Like he's certainly not picking against his squad.
I think we're one of the hottest teams out there.
Huh?
I think we're one of the hottest teams out there.
Yeah.
Because by defense.
All right. Well, guess what? I'm riding in the car with you. Give me the Colts on the road. And then the game of the weekend, Eagles and Cowboys in Arlington, AT&T Stadium. What you doing, Cam? What you doing, Cam? You believe? You believe in Dak now?
I do.
You picked him. You picked him to go to Super Bowl, didn't you?
I did. Cowboys in Miami. I did.
So they got to win this game.
They got the better defense.
They got the better defense.
They got the better secondary.
They got the better secondary.
They got, at least on paper. Their quarterback is playing better than their quarterback.
Yeah. Healthier.
They got the better team by far.
So you picking
the Eagles?
Okay. That's it. I listen.
When Dallas have to get stand up and play somebody that's a mano a mano, they have a problem with it.
So far.
And the Eagles are coming off a terrible loss.
That's what I was going to say. I'm going to pick the Eagles for a different reason. I think they got so embarrassed by the 49ers, like embarrassed. somebody got to pay for that embarrassment, and unfortunately, it's probably gonna be the Cowboys. They coming, man. Ooh, they coming. Ooh, they coming. And now they got a Shaq Leonard. That the game plan for Shaq is gonna be just go get the quarterback. He gonna be a spy all day long because he don't know the plays. So you know what they gonna say? Just go get him. Number 4, go get him. And the problem is he can.
And he healthy.
He's rested and healthy. Good luck to you, Cowboys. Good luck to you. Chad, what you doing, man? You stalling.
Now I'm all waiting for you to finish.
I'm done. I've been done.
Okay.
I've been done.
Okay.
Stalling.
Now we're gonna get this one. We're gonna split. We undefeated at home. We play better at home. So
you are undefeated at home.
I think we got a good shot, man. Just got to get to Hurts, just like the Jones try to get to Dak. So as long as we can do that, we should be all right.
By the way, I heard something I thought was ridiculous. Derek Carr, David Carr's brother, had the audacity. Did I get that right? David is the one playing now, right?
Derek Carr's playing.
Derek's playing now. David's the one that's sitting at home. That almost ruined the Texans single-handedly with his quarterback play, right?
Yes, him.
Okay, all right. He had the audacity to be on the NFL Network and say that the Eagles should sit Jalen Hurts for the rest of the season or for this game, and start Mariota because they need to rest him to get him ready for the playoffs.
Man,
I said, once again, weed is a strong drug. This new strand of weed is very strong. You have to be careful, especially now that it's legal.
That's why he's at home.
But do y'all agree with him at all?
Hell no.
Okay.
They gonna get that number 1 seed.
Yeah.
You ain't trying to play Dallas or San Francisco?
No.
Hell, you're not trying to go to Detroit and play.
Right. You really don't want to not be at home, period.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. And so anything less than being at home is crazy. Okay. I threw in a little extra for us this weekend in the play-in. Pacers Bucks, who y'all got?
Bucks.
I think it's Bucks, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Bucks by far.
Damian Lillard can't guard Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, can't nobody guard Damian Lillard either. That's a wash.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say Bucks, but I think I'm wrong. I think it's gonna be Pacers. But I'm gonna say Bucks, but I think it's gonna be the Pacers. But it don't matter because Lakers Pelicans, it's Lakers all day.
Well, that's tough.
It ain't that tough for me.
No, it's just I'm in my feelings because you know who my favorite player is.
You love Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram.
You love Brandon. I know that. When we return, who would have won the play-in tournament?
Bucks, Milwaukee Bucks.
Nah. I appreciate your comments there, Chad. And thank you for giving us your expertise as a journalist on the 5. But you see what it is. Chad, look down there. Stop looking away. You see what it is. You see the banners in the rafters. You know what it is. Don't act like you don't see it, Chad. Don't act like you don't see it.
Milwaukee got banners too.
They got two banners. Please don't try to compare them 2 banners to our 18 or 17. Come on now.
Banners is just plural. That's all.
They got banners, and then they got KD jersey hanging.
Right.
Yeah.
Boy, it's always one. Ain't it, Cam? It's always one.
Yep. Pray for his little soul.
Pray for him. I'm praying for him.
Pray for his
what's the score right now?
Pray for his little Wolverine soul.
Listen, y'all might want to get y'all prayer group together.
We got them.
They coming, man. They coming.
Fast. Not so fast.
Hey, we got Harbaugh on the other side. They got Nick Saban. It's gonna be a movie.
All I'm gonna say to you is this: when the game was announced, who was playing who. One team said, yeah. And the other team on TV was like,
Yeah, because they wanted to play Florida State.
They should have been playing Florida State.
We got a playoff, boys, but we got Sarkisian and Nick Saban in there. Ooh.
Let me just say this. I ain't 100% sure I'm not going to pick Texas to win the whole thing. They look good, man. Ooh, they look good. And it was the way that they beat Oklahoma State. They didn't just beat them. They said, attention college football.
See, Lord, that's what.
I'm not arguing that point. That's not the point. Who looked the best?
No, I was just going to say, what you just said, if we were talking about Florida State did that to them, I think they would be in. Just my opinion. It's the way they won. I think they would have been in.
I think they decided who they were going to have in 2 weeks ago. My thing is just tell us.
I think you're sick.
I think this whole process is sick. They got screwed.
I'm sorry, man.
Come full circle.
I'm sorry. I'm your friend. We talking Lakers.
Yeah, we boys. You
we talking Lakers.
You got it. Well, tomorrow it ain't gonna get no better, y'all. I'm just telling y'all right now.
I'm gonna tune into that.
There's the theme of the show.
Yeah, definitely.
Charlie will be in the house.
I just want to hear him cuss one time.
He should. I'm gonna encourage him to. I'm gonna give him a pass and be like, "Hey, man, the Lord will let you cuss one time." I might just do like Key and Peele and just be his interpreter and be like, this is good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll just be his
hype man.
Yeah.
I'll be his translator.
I like that.
Okay. Well, who we shouting out this week, y'all? Who we shouting out?
I'll go first. I got a lot of shout outs this week.
Okay.
First, let me get my Howard transfer Seth Towns. He has been cleared by the NCAA for his 8th season of college hoops.
Did you say 8th?
8th.
As in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th?
Did you say Bo?
8th. Nah. Seth Towns.
So you just gonna play for everybody.
For everybody, dog. He didn't play for Harvard. He didn't Ohio State. He got injured, and then didn't play. And then now
how you get to play for everybody though? That's a lot of teams, man.
He's using his COVID years. Years, man. Shout out to Five Nation, the Rewatch Gang and the Watch Gang. Everybody commenting. Shout out Ed McCaffrey and his wife. Y'all raised a cold-blooded son. That boy cold-blooded.
Pretty cold.
That boy's cold-blooded, man. And
McCaffrey is different. They different.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my first unshout out. I'm gonna unshout you out, Shaq Leonard. You whack.
What do you
to
do?
The Eagles, and you had a chance to go to the Cowboys.
You can't blame the man for being intelligent.
You suck.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Also, shout out to my Sagittarius Splash brother, Cam. We both got birthdays next week. So
you do.
So shout out Cam, man.
Come on, December babies.
Man, we both killing the game. So
all right, dude.
That's my shout out.
All right, dude. Cam, who you shouting out this week, brother?
I'm gonna give a shout out to my fiance. I want y'all to meet her.
Hey,
congratulations!
You gotta flash the rock for him. Hold on. Don't do that.
Do your thing, girl.
Do your thing. Flash the rock for him. Bam!
Cue Beyonce.
So shouts out to her because she's marrying a wonderful guy.
Yeah, I think you outkicked your coverage. you just happen to kick a really long field. You are Justin Tucker right now.
Justin Tucker, baby.
You kicked the 70-yarder and it went in. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to the 5, man. I enjoy. Very much so. Very much so. That's crazy.
All right, man. Listen. Shout out to the Nuggets right now for reminding the Clippers that y'all not ready. Yeah, about 10.
Wow.
I mean, anytime I can get us, dig in on the Clippers, it's all good.
You don't have to. They never won nothing. All this talk about.
Yeah, but they talk like they have, and sometimes I just get tired of the talk.
Yeah.
Right? Shout out to Caitlin Clark, who is putting up real numbers in these streets. 3,000 points tonight. 3,000. 3,000. Lord have mercy. She's killing it. Okay. I also want to give a shout out to the college football playoff committee for exposing yourself as the pieces of dog that y'all are. Appreciate y'all, man, for keeping the gangster.
You gotta relax.
I don't have time to relax. I got a lot to say about this, man. I ain't done yet. There was somebody else I wanted to shout out. Who else is the other person I wanted to shout out? Can I see those banners again?
Shout out Jordan Travis.
Oh, that's right. Shout out to the GOAT for at age 38, still putting up real numbers in these streets.
Can he sustain this? I mean, is this sustainable?
Let's not do that.
I'm just asking the question.
Can Steph Curry sustain it then? If that's the case, don't worry about it. We don't go by that. We don't look at that. We're not hoping for injuries and all that.
I'm not.
Can he sustain it?
Can
Dak continue to play the way he playing?
We see. We're going to see.
Okay, I guess we're going to see about
it. Did you say can he sustain it?
Yeah. LeBron playing at that level. As far as being that dominant, but you still got Anthony Davis.
Has he ever disappointed you?
No, I'm saying you need Anthony Davis to take over at some point, don't you? Because LeBron gonna
weigh
down.
He's doing his thing though. He's doing exactly what he needs to be doing. He's doing his thing.
Davis played great last night.
Listen, we can sit here all day and say that LeBron is passing the torch to AD. We can say that all day, but we know who the best player on the court is. Either way it goes, we know that.
No, yeah, of course.
I know y'all.
LeBron just simply makes everyone better, Chad.
Hey, in the words of DJ Khaled, they want us to fail. They want us to not. They want them to not be great. You could be over here sharing these blessings, more love, more championships. Yeah. Number 18 in season tournaments. They don't want us to win, but God did.
You don't know that yet. You don't know that yet.
God did. God's playing.
I'm just saying. That's all.
Well, I tell you what, we know who he didn't want to win.
Right, he wasn't feeling y'all, bro. And then my last shout out is to the 3,000 students that decided to jump into the transfer portal because the school, including at least 5 different starting quarterbacks on top 25 teams. Shout out to y'all.
Dylan Gabriel, he did great. He did right. Because of what's coming in behind him, Jackson Arnold. He did.
Don't nobody want to compete no more. We just ain't gonna compete no more.
He just listen. Do you think Mr. Rattler was gonna stay in OU with Caleb Williams?
Listen, I ain't even mad at the kids for going no more. Cause you know what? It's all business anyway.
Facts.
It's all business anyway. Y'all don't care. College football committee, if y'all don't care, we don't care.
Oh my gosh.
It's cool when y'all do it.
Make money when they do it.
Just saying. Spread some of that money to the kids, then we make it fair.
I hope everybody win their bowl game. That's all I'm saying.
I don't care if they win or not. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That's what y'all want. That's what y'all want the narrative to be. Y'all want Georgia to beat them. All I
said was I hope they win. All I said was I hope they win their bowl game.
Y'all wanted to beat Georgia so y'all can justify the tomfoolery that has gone on this past week. Don't change nothing. It screwed them.
Georgia finna put up 56 points again.
Good. That means you screwed them twice. That means you screwed them twice.
Man, you got to get over this, man. Say.
I will at 9:01 tomorrow. Live Nation, we love y'all. Get better, baby girl, Reggie's baby girl, and the rest of y'all, we out here. Peace.
Five will get you 10 when you're plugging in with the there's no mystery. Let's make history with the